Welcome to this week's episode of Shop Stoppin', which airs every Tuesday on the channel. This week, I'm looking at the 2016 Raleigh Roper. The Roper's a cool bike because it's a full steel frame and fork with 700C wheels, big tires, disc brakes, and a 1x9 drivetrain. Now, I regularly say on the channel that I love bikes like this because of their versatility, and the Roper is really no exception. It's got space for even bigger tires than what it has, but even the 35s that are on there can get you through just about anything. Not to mention the fact that it's steel, which means you can basically jump it off a building and it will be totally fine in the end. I found that last year's Roper was a little bit nicer to look at, even though it was like an orange and yellow, which are probably two of my least favorite colors, but I'm not so crazy about black and lime green because it just reminds me of douchebag crotch rocket owners who love Monster Energy. Alright, so let's get right into it. The frame set is 4130 double-butted chromoly with an integrated headset. The fork is also 4130 chromoly with disc brake tabs. The drivetrain on the bike, as I mentioned before, is 1x9 and it is Shimano Alivio. It uses a Shimano Alivio rear derailleur with a Shimano Alivio 9-speed shifter. The cassette on the drivetrain is Shimano 105 and it's 11 through to 28. The crankset is Samex 2-piece, and I'm not sure if I've said that correctly, and it has a 46-tooth chainring. In my opinion, a 46-tooth with an 1128 is pretty road-like, and Raleigh is kind of marketing this bike as a bit of an urban around-town commuter type thing. But I personally find they're also in a weird gray area with the tire size and the clearance for bigger tires that it probably would have been cooler to put a bigger capacity cassette on, or maybe a smaller chainring like a 40 or a 42. That's just my opinion. The Roper uses a 160mm rotor front and rear. The brake calipers used is a Tektro Aries, and the brake levers are Tektro ML330 levers. The wheels are built up as Novatec hubs with a 32 hole, and they are quick release, and they're built up to a Wyman XC180 Pro double wall. The tires are supplied by Clement. They are the Explorer USHs, and they are 700 by 35 seat. I would definitely try them out. They look like they could probably handle just about anything I would want to do with them. The handlebars, stem, seat post, and saddle are all supplied in-house by Raleigh, which is pretty typical of every bike that's in this price range. And to answer a question from Mr. Mark Fredericks, a YouTube user who commented on one of my last videos, it looks like the Roper could fit 650B wheels from that Raleigh Redux 2 in your last video. And yes, it can. I took the time to see if they would fit, and they fit like a glove. So you can check those out as some extra bonus to this video. They fit totally well. Those tires are 650B by 2 inches wide, where typically you wouldn't be able to fit something like that because I actually took the time to try and fit them in a bunch of different frames and kind of had no luck. So the Roper, definitely cool for being able to fit some relatively big 650B tires and wheels. And that's all I really have to say about the 2016 Raleigh Roper. If you want to see more about it, or if you want to read more about it, check out the Raleigh website and the Ideal Bikes website that I've listed and linked in the description below. Or if you'd like to see more content about different bikes, then you can check out the Shop Stoppin' playlist. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me through this video. We'll see you next Tuesday.